Hi dancers, it's BJ here at Irish Seams. I'm in our studio in Boonesboro, Maryland, and you can see I'm set up in a different part of the store than I normally do my videos. That's because I wanted you to be able to see out this window what's right there outside our door. And that is scaffolding. We had to have some emergency chimney work done, and unfortunately the scaffolding had to be placed in such a way that it blocks safe access to our store. The timing could have been better because we had to be closed during spring break, and now because of the bad weather that we had all week long. They're still not finished. It was supposed to be finished last week. So I'm hoping they finish by Wednesday, April 10th, or Thursday, April 11th. And as soon as I know for sure, we've tentatively closed the shop for next Saturday, the 13th of April, because we're supposed to get rain again Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I don't think they'll finish. But if by some miracle they finish the work and get this scaffolding out of here and I can open my store safely for access to customers, I will do so. So if you have a question, you can call 240-997-4583, or you can email me at bj@irishseams.com or info@irishseams.com. Check our Facebook page. We'll post there the current situation. So as I said, currently we're tentatively closed for Saturday, April 13th, unfortunately. But we will know by Thursday whether we can open. We should know by Thursday whether we can open. Then the other news is the next fesh we're going to is the Dayton Fesh, the last weekend of April. And then we have a couple in May. It's up on our Google Calendar. So if you ever have a question about where to find us, you can go to irishseams.com, and then you can see fesh schedule. I think it says fesh and store, fesh/store schedule. And click on that. That's a link to our Google Calendar, and we try to keep that up to date. So let's I hope you enjoyed our April Fool's post. That was so much fun to make. So, and I really do think there is merit to having a neck strengthener, but I'm not sure that's the right one. Anyway, I have a new box to open I just got from Nikki, our bling artist, and so let's dive into that. Why don't we? So these are lovely. She has some of her new, her Navat buckles. We've had these in the past. Let me see if I can get that closer. But we haven't had them for a little while. She just hasn't had a chance to get them done. But anyway, these are the Navat buckles in AB, and I just really love these. They really shine and sparkle. And I think I've mentioned this before, that the difference between the AB and the clear, to me the clear seem a little shinier, but I like the sparkle on the AB better because it picks up the iridescent coating, picks up the colors around it, and it just shines really nice. In our crystals, we use Preciosa Maxima crystals that we get from the Rhinestone guys. So if you guys want to buy crystals from them, you can. We get them from him wholesale. But I like the quality of their crystals. They're made in Czechoslovakia, no, the Czech Republic, and they're really bright. Where you get some AB crystals, if they come from Asia or other places, and they tend to be kind of yellow and not as iridescent. So these are really nice buckles, and that's why you might see that the price of our buckles on our table is sometimes a little higher than that on other tables. And I would just say that we give you the best price we can for what you get. So we buy good quality crystals only. And then Nikki takes a lot of care and attention to the placement of her crystals. She even has she was here for Easter, and I saw her working on some of her buckles. She has a special buffing cloth that she uses to buff the crystals after. Like, she just doesn't glue them and ship them out. So she takes a lot of care and attention to these, and we pay her well to do them. So, you know, we give you the best price we can, but we can't give them away for free, obviously. So anyway, we've got 4 pairs so far of the Navats and AB. Then make that 5 pair. There's another pair. Ooh, 6, 7 pair. I think she told me there were extra other things in here too. So here's, so we got a good, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of those so far. Then we had just ran out of these. These are really popular, except for, especially at the majors. These are the large square. If you look on our website, it's called large square buckles. These would be called the Navette buckles, or Navette. I say Navette. These have 6 of the jumbo 22 millimeter square stones. And those are really nice, especially on the big stage. You know, they're a little heavy. I don't know that I would get them for a new dancer. This probably is not going to be your first pair of buckles. And they do hang over the edge a little bit of the buckle, see on the back? So, you know, you don't want a dancer who's just learning where to put their feet and they're stomping on their buckles. You want somebody who is pretty good with their foot placement, and also they're heavy, so you want to make sure they've been dancing a while and they can handle that extra weight. So, oh, this will be good. I can show you. I've got some clear ones too. So for those of you new to Irish dance and new to crystal, do you see the difference in the coatings on the crystal? So the top one is a clear crystal. So see, it's really shiny, but it's not iridescent. This one, the bottom one, is a clear crystal with an iridescent AB coating, and AB stands for Aurora Borealis. And do you see how it's picking up color? Now, I don't have a lot of color right next to it, but it's picking up some blues, probably from the light coming through the window, some pinks and some yellows. So where this is sparkly, but this has that extra coating. So it's really personal preference. Some people match it to whatever crystals are on their dress, but you know, you got your whole leg in between your dress and your buckles. So you really could go either way. But if you want to be particular, then you would match it to your dress. And some people get color accents on their buckles, which are also very pretty, but I think more popular is just to get a solid clear or AB. So I have got in here 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, I've stepped out of the way. 5, 6, 7, 8 pair of AB. I take that back. 9 pair of AB. 2 clear so far. That's of the big square. Oh, and I have. Oh, this one. These are different. Oh, here's a, okay, so here's a Navette with, it's hard to tell, but this is golden shadow inside. The Navettes are golden shadow, and the crystals around the edge are all AB. Do you see that? So that is really nice. And let me hold it up to one that's just solid AB, and you can see it's very subtle, but so you got, this one is crystal shadow. This one is all AB. Very subtle. Let's see. I think she had some other colors. Oh, here we go. Here's one that is, these crystals are really nice. So they look like fuchsia or rose, but when you turn them, look at that. See the orange coming out? It's got an AB coating on it, and I don't know what the base crystal was. All I can tell is that they look pink, or like, I call it fuchsia because it's, oh, and here I've got it. When I turn it a certain way, see that? Now it looks purple. And then the fuchsia is kind of the pinky purple, and then it's orange. So these are really nice. I've got, it looks like at least 2 pair of those. I have to ask her what color that crystal is so I can put it on the, there I've got some that are emerald. Got 2 pair of those, emerald. Oh, 3 pair of emerald, 4 pair of emerald. Okay, now this one, so I have 2, let me see if I can hold them all up at once. This one is emerald with AB, emerald Navettes and AB around the edges. This one is emerald with clear. And then I've got another one, if I can hold it. This one is all 3, so I think, no, it's AB. This one is AB Navettes and frame, and it's emerald background. So let me hold the two AB ones together so you can kind of compare. So this one has the navette being emerald, and then this one has the reverse. The background is emerald. And we have a lot of people asking us for fern buckles. You know, fern is the or Kelly green. And honestly, we cannot find. We have had a lot of problems finding Kelly green crystals, which, you know, you would think, oh, Irish dance, you should have, but these are not Swarovski, they're Preciosa crystals, so it's not necessarily specific to Irish dance. And I guess we're the only ones that need a lot of green. I don't know. This one is the navette with those crazy purple, gold, pink stones in the middle, and it's clear. The background is clear. And this one is a combination of colors, which is really interesting. It looks like, you see me looking over the top of my glasses. Sorry, it's what happens when you get old eyes. These are those crazy crystal, I'm going to call them AB amethyst. I don't know. There's probably a different, I'll find out what they are. And then these are blue. They're not, they might be sapphire. I think it's a mix of sapphire and cobalt in there, which cobalt is a darker blue. So that is a pretty, if you have purple, pinks, oranges in your buckles, those are going to be nice. Then we have a pair that is, oh, this one is red. Navettes with all red. That's kind of interesting. Can you see that it's navettes in the background there? She was experimenting with this, and it just kind of blends in. I think she's got, here's some more in here. If you notice a trend, it's because when she's doing production, it's easier to do a whole bunch the same. So we tend to get a bunch of all the same kind, each shipment, and then, you know, we build up. So this is all red. And see how it kind of blends in? It just kind of looks like a block. And this is with the top one is with the background is red, light cyan, and the center navettes in the frame are AB. And then this one has just the navettes are red. So you see the difference. And so you see on, where did I put that one? Here it is. The main difference when you put the background, those little stones in the background, the same as the navettes, you tend to lose the shape of the navettes. I mean, they're still there and they're still giving you that pop of sparkle because they're bigger and they reflect differently. But, you know, the little ones are more like twinkly and the big ones are more like sparkly. So do you like my precise terminology there? So this one, it's just another one like the other, the red. And then here's another one with the background being the red. And then we have one in clear because some people want clear. We usually do, I think like 2 to 1. Like if you're wondering what's more popular when you buy your buckles, I would say it's probably 2 to 1 or maybe even 3 to 1 AB over clear. So we still do have some requests for the clear, but predominantly it's the AB. And I think that's mainly because that's what's on the dresses. So there's a couple other buckles here. I want to ask her about them. I'm going to ask her about those couple other buckles. So the other thing I have to show you is we had such a resounding approval, I guess, of those bunny bags. I will tell you, we took them to the Pittsburgh Fesh. We only had 10 because we were just, you know, speculative, trying to see if they would be a thing. And we sold out in 2 hours. Totally gone. People kept asking all day. So we heard that and we've gotten more. We now have 19 colors. They are on the website and available now. I'm going to step out of the way if I can, and you can see them behind me. They look kind of funny in there. I have them in a box and you can see that's how I had set them up to take pictures for the website. But let me just grab one of them. So we have 19 colors. I'll read through them. Let me leave the phone alone so you don't get motion sickness. The colors are We've got the rose pink. I think I need to block some of the light. There we go. We've got the rose pink. These are so soft. They're even softer than the bunnies, the little bunnies. We have this one. This color is strange. We're calling this, but it's pretty. It's pretty, but it's a little strange. And I'm trying to think what we called this one. It's it's called, when you order it, bean paste, and it does look like bean paste, but that's not such a nice name for a bunny. So we called the light one orchid. This one we called Terra for terracotta. So this one is Terra. Then we've got jade. You know, that's the color of our normal bunny. We've got white, which we call cotton. We have beige, which we call cream. We have silver, which we call cloud. We have the light pink carnation. Let me step on this side. Can you see them better? We have, let's see, right there is lavender. We have peaches. We have red. The only new color we have is that bean paste. Oh, and this one is my favorite. Oh, let's see. Isn't he just adorable? We call him Chocolate. He's my favorite. But I was a weird child. My favorite color when I was a child was burnt sienna. Like, who is ever? I don't even know if that's still a color. So that's Chocolate Bunny. Perfect. And those are the two main new things we have this week. There's a lot of stuff in the works right now. We have a lot of new products coming that I really hope that you're all going to like as much as I think you're going to like them. We're working on our t-shirts, the ones that let me see if this comes in backwards again. Yeah, see, you could read it on here, but in the, I don't know how to reverse my screen, but when you look at it, it's backwards, but this is like a mirror. So it looks like you can read it in the mirror. But this is our new practice tee that we used to have. We're experimenting with some different colors on that. And then we have our cross t-shirt. But there's other stuff in development, so keep watching. Hopefully we'll start having the news every Tuesday. And this was on me. This week was, yesterday I had spring break in my head, so I didn't get it done. We have a new article coming out that I think will be a really good article, maybe not so much for the Irish dancer actually, but for your friends. It would be handy for a lot of you who are military or your parents are in jobs that require you to move. And so when you have to move to a new area, it can be kind of hard to figure out where a dance school is, that, you know, because if you get the kids settled in their mind that they know that there's going to be some familiarity when they get to the new place, it kind of eases the transition a little, at least in my experience. We were military for 30 years. So in my experience, if the kids knew that there's something familiar would be at the next place, then it would help their transition. So we're coming out with an article on how you find a dance school in your area, and for the movers, but also, you know, a lot of your friends and your cousins or whatever, you know, your family could have been in town for the spring break and maybe saw some dancing since it coincided so well with St. Patrick's Day this year. And maybe they want to do Irish dancing and they don't know where to start, but they live too far away to go to your dance school. Well, then you'll be able to point them to this article, and there's going to be some suggestions on there how to find a dance school in your area. And that should be coming out sometime this week. So that's all I have for now. I hope that you all have a great week. I hope we see you on the Fest Trail soon. And I hope the weather gets better so we can get rid of the scaffolding over here. Thanks. Bye. Happy dancing.